In a world where technology dominates agriculture, the Amish stand apart, embracing simplicity, community, and faith as the cornerstones of their farming practices. Their choice to forgo electricity is not an act of stubbornness, but a deliberate effort to uphold values like humility and self-reliance. For the Amish, farming is not merely about productivity, it's a way of life, deeply connected to the rhythms of nature. Instead of using modern machinery, they depend on hand tools, animal labor, and the seasonal cycles that have guided their ancestors for generations. Their relationship with the land is one of respect and partnership, not control. This philosophy allows them to farm sustainably, ensuring their traditions endure through time-tested methods. From a distance, Amish fields may seem simple, with their quiet landscapes and unmechanized processes. Yet beneath this understated exterior lies a highly efficient, centuries-old system tailored to work in harmony with the natural world. Unlike contemporary farms filled with the hum of engines and sprawling irrigation systems, Amish farms remain serene, their silence a testament to a deliberate rejection of technological reliance. This choice isn't a limitation, but a purposeful commitment to maintaining balance with the environment. The Amish have preserved this way of life by passing down a vast reservoir of practical knowledge, drawn from generations of experience, keen observation, and profound patience. Rather than depending on synthetic fertilizers or chemical pesticides, they place their trust in natural processes and the Earth's ability to renew itself. Through this enduring approach, they prove that simplicity and sustainability can thrive hand in hand. The Amish farming system is a model of sustainability, designed to withstand the uncertainties of weather, market fluctuations, and even global disruptions. On an Amish farm, the hum of modern machinery is noticeably absent. Instead, the air carries the steady rhythm of hoofbeats, the creak of wooden harnesses, and the quiet, purposeful voices of farmers guiding their animals through the fields. While much of the world embraces automation and heavy machinery, the Amish remain firmly rooted in practices that keep them grounded, both literally and figuratively. Their farming relies on manual labor and animal power, fostering a profound connection between the land, the animals, and the people who tend them. In Amish fields, horses, mules, and oxen take on the role of tractors. Where modern farmers might sit comfortably in air-conditioned cabs, Amish farmers walk behind their animals, expertly guiding them with well-practiced hands. The sight of a team of horses pulling a plow through rich, dark soil might appear to belong to another era, but for the Amish, it's a practical and effective way to cultivate the land. This method promotes a mutual relationship, where animals are not merely tools, but trusted partners in the farming process. For the Amish, raising and training these animals is an essential part of their lifestyle. Over time, they build a deep bond, teaching the animals to respond to their commands and gestures. This relationship creates a harmonious workflow, where planting and harvesting become a seamless collaboration between farmer and animal, a rhythm achieved through patience, trust, and coordination. There is something profoundly human in this approach. The physical connection between the farmer, the soil, and the animals fosters a relationship that machines can never replicate. Every step behind the plow is intentional. Every turn of the soil experienced through the reins and the soles of the farmer's feet. This tactile engagement with the land embodies a timeless philosophy, emphasizing respect, care, and sustainability. Farming the Amish way requires skill, perseverance, and a deep understanding of both the land and the animals that assist in shaping it. The benefits of using animal power extend beyond the bond between farmers and their livestock. By depending on animals instead of fuel-powered machinery, the Amish minimize the environmental harm caused by fossil fuels and large-scale mechanization. Unlike heavy tractors, horses and mules do not compact the soil, allowing it to maintain its natural structure. This preservation improves soil health, supports water retention, and reduces erosion, ensuring the land remains fertile for generations to come. While manual labor and animal assistance may seem slow and labor-intensive compared to the speed and convenience of modern farming techniques, This method is a conscious choice for the Amish. It aligns with their values of simplicity, self-reliance, and respect for nature, reinforcing their relationship with the earth and the animals that sustain them. In a world where advanced technology allows water to be delivered to crops at the touch of a button, the Amish rely on resourcefulness and ingenuity. Without access to electric pumps or automated irrigation systems, they have developed innovative ways to keep their fields hydrated. These methods utilize the natural environment and basic mechanics, proving that necessity fosters creativity and invention. One of the most iconic features of Amish farming is the windmill. Towering and elegant, these structures harness the power of the wind to provide a sustainable solution for their irrigation needs, demonstrating how traditional methods can effectively support modern challenges. Through such practices, the Amish showcase a timeless commitment to sustainability and harmony with the natural world. Harnessing the power of the wind, the Amish use windmills to draw water from deep underground wells. As the blades spin, they activate a pump that brings water to the surface, where it can be distributed across the fields. This elegant and sustainable system depends solely on the wind's energy, eliminating the need for electricity or fuel-powered irrigation systems. Another clever innovation on Amish farms is the use of gravity-fed water systems. These farms are often strategically designed to align with the natural contours of the land. Gently sloping fields allow water to flow naturally from higher elevations. Rainwater is collected in reservoirs or ponds and channeled downhill to nourish crops. This method is highly efficient and requires minimal maintenance, relying only on a deep understanding of the land's topography. Rainwater collection plays a vital role in Amish irrigation practices. Large catchment systems gather water during rainstorms, storing it for use during dry periods. This straightforward yet effective approach ensures crops remain hydrated, even when rainfall is scarce. The collected water is often distributed through hand-dug channels, ensuring every plant receives adequate moisture without waste. In some cases, Amish farmers turn to hand-operated pumps to deliver water directly to their crops. These manually powered pumps are simple but effective, allowing precise control over water usage. Although this method demands physical effort, it fosters a stronger connection between the farmer and the land. Each turn of the pump reflects a commitment to care and attention, reinforcing the bond between the farmer and the crops they nurture. The beauty of these systems lies in their simplicity and sustainability. By utilizing natural forces like wind and gravity and managing water resources with care, the Amish demonstrate that traditional, eco-friendly methods can effectively sustain their farming practices while preserving their harmony with nature. Amish farmers have mastered the art of cultivating crops in harmony with the environment, minimizing strain on the local ecosystem. Remarkably, their traditional methods often lead to more efficient water conservation compared to modern agricultural practices, which heavily depend on intense irrigation and excessive extraction from groundwater sources. By aligning their farming techniques with natural processes rather than working against them, the Amish have created irrigation systems that not only sustain their crops, but also safeguard the land for future generations. Their approach is deeply rooted in patience, skill, and environmental respect, illustrating that advanced technology isn't always the best solution when nature itself offers everything we need. A key pillar of Amish farming lies in their deep understanding of soil health, a knowledge passed down through generations and shaped by careful observation and hands-on experience. At the core of their soil management practices is crop rotation, a time-tested technique that enriches the earth and nurtures a balanced ecosystem. Rather than growing the same crops in the same fields year after year, a method that depletes nutrients and attracts pests, the Amish carefully plan rotations, alternating crops in strategic sequences. This practice is both straightforward and highly effective. Different plants have varying nutrient needs and unique impacts on the soil. For instance, legumes like beans and peas have the ability to fix nitrogen in the soil, enriching it for subsequent crops. By alternating these nitrogen-fixing plants with crops that require more nutrients, Amish farmers ensure their soil remains fertile and productive, This approach supports a thriving ecosystem where natural cycles of growth and decay continuously restore the soil's vitality. Beyond crop rotation, Amish farmers rely on natural fertilization methods to maintain and improve soil quality. Livestock manure and compost are fundamental to their system. Manure collected from their barns is carefully spread over the fields, delivering essential nutrients that foster healthy crop growth. Compost, created from plant residues and organic materials, further enhances soil fertility by introducing beneficial microorganisms that aid decomposition and nutrient release. Over time, these organic inputs improve soil structure and ensure it remains a rich and productive foundation for future crops. One of the most remarkable aspects of Amish agriculture is their commitment to avoiding synthetic pesticides and herbicides. Instead of relying on chemicals, they manage pests through techniques like companion planting and encouraging biodiversity. For example, planting marigolds alongside vegetables acts as a natural pest deterrent, creating protective barriers that shield crops without harming the environment. The Amish have perfected natural methods to deter pests, creating a system that safeguards their crops while enhancing the ecosystem's overall health. By cultivating diverse plantings, they attract beneficial insects and wildlife that naturally regulate pest populations. This approach eliminates the need for chemical interventions, resulting in healthier farms, not only for the soil and plants, but also for the farmers and their families. The produce they grow is often richer in taste and nutrients, free from the synthetic residues and additives common in conventional farming. By encouraging a thriving natural environment, the Amish establish a self-sustaining system that nurtures the land while producing flavorful, wholesome food. In Amish farming, seeds carry profound importance. They symbolize a connection to the past, a tool for the present, and a promise for the future. Seed saving is a foundational tradition, ensuring that future generations have access to a wide variety of resilient crops adapted to the local environment. This practice is more than preservation. It is a skillful art. Amish farmers carefully select seeds from their strongest and most productive plants, focusing on traits like disease resistance, high yield, and exceptional flavor. This meticulous selection process ensures that each season's crops are hardy and well-suited to withstand changing conditions. Consequently, every harvest reflects the farmer's expertise and dedication to working in harmony with the land. Heirloom seeds hold special value in the Amish community, passed down through families over generations. These seeds maintain their genetic integrity through careful cultivation and selection, unlike hybrid varieties that are often engineered for specific traits and may not reproduce consistently. Heirloom seeds retain the unique qualities that make them ideal for preserving biodiversity and ensuring resilience against pests, diseases, and shifts in climate. This genetic diversity empowers farmers to adapt their practices while remaining deeply rooted in their heritage. For the Amish, seed saving holds profound cultural meaning. Each seed represents the legacy of their ancestors, the trials and triumphs that have shaped their farming methods. This practice fosters a strong sense of responsibility, not just for their individual farms, but also for the broader community and environment. By preserving seeds, Amish farmers ensure their agricultural systems align with nature, adapt to local conditions, and promote ecological balance. Passing seeds from one generation to the next embodies the Amish commitment to stewardship. Children are introduced to these traditions early, participating in the collection and preparation of seeds for the upcoming growing seasons. This hands-on education instills pride and a deep connection to the land, nurturing a lifelong dedication to sustainable practices that benefit future generations. In an era increasingly dominated by monocultures and commercial seed markets, the Amish tradition of seed saving serves as a vital reminder of the importance of biodiversity and resilience. By preserving heirloom seed varieties and carrying forward the wisdom of their ancestors, the Amish do more than cultivate crops. They sustain their community's identity and ensure a brighter future. Each saved seed represents not just the promise of a harvest, but a commitment to sustainability, cultural heritage, and a profound bond with the land they hold dear. At the core of many Amish farms, greenhouses rise as simple yet elegant structures made of glass and wood. These thoughtfully designed buildings capture the sun's energy, extending the growing season far beyond the limits of the outdoor climate. They epitomize the Amish principles of sustainability and ingenuity, functioning without artificial heating or lighting. Through skill and experience, the Amish have mastered greenhouse gardening, showing how natural resources can be utilized to create thriving ecosystems. Amish greenhouses are meticulously planned, often oriented to face south. This deliberate positioning ensures maximum sunlight exposure throughout the day, providing plants with the light needed for healthy growth. The glass panels allow sunlight to pass through while trapping heat, creating a warm, protective environment where plants can thrive even during colder months. The design relies solely on the sun's energy, demonstrating a simple yet highly effective approach to nurturing life. A key innovation in these greenhouses is the use of thermal mass. Water barrels, strategically placed inside, absorb heat from the sun during the day and gradually release it at night. This natural heating method helps regulate the internal temperature, creating a stable environment that supports seedlings and young plants. By using materials that capture and release heat, the Amish replicate the benefits of artificial heating systems without the environmental footprint or financial cost. The impact of these greenhouses is remarkable. Their careful construction and management allow Amish farmers to start planting earlier in the spring and extend their growing season well into autumn. This sustainable practice ensures a steady supply of fresh, healthy seedlings, ready for transplanting when outdoor conditions improve. Plants nurtured in these controlled environments grow stronger and more resilient, leading to higher quality yields. Through their greenhouses and seed-saving practices, the Amish demonstrate that sustainable farming is not only possible but deeply rewarding. Their commitment to traditional methods and harmony with nature continues to provide nourishing food, preserve cultural traditions, and foster a connection to the land that sustains them. As the summer sun reaches its peak, Amish farms burst into life with the vibrant hues of ripening crops. The fields become a stage for the labor-intensive process of hand harvesting. Unlike modern farms that depend on machinery, the Amish approach harvesting with skill and precision, relying on manual methods. This practice not only guarantees exceptional quality, but also deepens their bond with the land. Hand harvesting requires careful attention and a delicate touch that no machine can replicate. Each type of crop, whether tomatoes, corn, or beans, demands a distinct technique. Farmers meticulously evaluate each plant, selecting only the ripest produce at the perfect moment. This level of care results in produce that is often fresher and more flavorful than what is typically found in stores. The hands-on process fosters a deeper connection to the crops, instilling pride in the farmers and a strong sense of satisfaction in the quality of the food they provide. Once the harvest is complete, the focus shifts to preservation, a vital step for ensuring food security during the colder months. The Amish use traditional food preservation techniques, such as canning, drying, and fermenting, often with little or no reliance on electricity. These age-old methods not only extend the shelf life of food, but also enrich its flavors and maintain its nutritional value. Canning holds a special place in Amish households, where families come together to preserve fruits, vegetables, and sauces in glass jars. The process involves thorough preparation, washing, peeling, cooking, and finally sealing the jars to lock in the freshness of the harvest. Rows of vibrant home-canned goods line pantry shelves, showcasing the transformation of seasonal produce into sustenance that can be enjoyed year-round. Each jar is a reflection of the care and effort poured into preserving the bounty of summer. Drying is another essential preservation method, commonly used for herbs, fruits, and vegetables. Simple drying racks or hanging systems allow air to circulate and remove moisture, naturally preserving the food. This method not only intensifies the flavors of the produce, but also retains its nutrients, ensuring wholesome ingredients for soups, stews, and other hearty dishes throughout the winter. Fermentation adds yet another dimension to the Amish tradition of food preservation. From tangy sauerkraut to crisp pickles, the fermentation process not only preserves vegetables, but also introduces beneficial probiotics that promote gut health. These fermented foods become staples in Amish kitchens, offering nourishment and a taste of seasons past while providing health benefits. By emphasizing hand harvesting and traditional preservation techniques, the Amish uphold a farm-to-table lifestyle that is both nutritious and sustainable. Every jar of preserved fruit or vegetable tells a story of hard work, care, and respect for the land. As winter settles in, the summer harvest is more than just a memory. It stands as a testament to the Amish commitment to sustainability and their enduring connection to the land, food, and community. Amish farming is more than just an individual pursuit. It is a collective endeavor that reflects the strength, unity, and interconnectedness of their way of life. Farming is deeply embedded in the fabric of Amish communities, where families and neighbors unite to support each other during key moments, such as planting, harvest, and even barn raisings. When harvest season arrives, it's common to see Amish families working together, each contributing their skills and energy. This communal spirit goes beyond simply sharing labor. It is about building relationships and fostering a sense of belonging. Large harvests become communal celebrations, with work punctuated by laughter, storytelling, and shared meals. These gatherings not only strengthen social bonds but also remind everyone that the fruits of their labor are shared not only by their own households, but by the entire community. One of the most cherished traditions that exemplifies this sense of unity is the barn raising. When a family needs a new barn, neighbors come together to build it in just one day. This remarkable feat of collective effort highlights the Amish value of mutual aid and shared responsibility. Each person contributes their skills, tools, and time, transforming what could be a daunting task into an achievable goal. The day concludes with a shared meal, further solidifying the bonds of cooperation that extend far beyond the barn's construction. These collective efforts do more than just improve efficiency. They weave a strong social fabric centered around food production and community. In a world often focused on individualism, the Amish way serves as a powerful reminder that life and farming can be richer and more meaningful when shared. The experience of working together in fields, barns, and kitchens nurtures a sense of identity, purpose, and connection. It reinforces values of hard work, gratitude, and generosity. Amish farming practices offer important lessons for modern society, particularly as we seek sustainability in an increasingly tech-driven world. The Amish way challenges us to rethink our dependence on machinery and consider simpler, more resourceful methods of food production. Their focus on minimal resource consumption through manual labor, animal assistance, and natural systems shows how farming can be done in harmony with the environment. This approach not only helps protect the planet, but also deepens our connection to the land. Moreover, the Amish community stands as a powerful example of cooperation. Their collective efforts during planting and harvest demonstrate that working together can yield greater results and strengthen social bonds. As we navigate a rapidly changing world, we can draw inspiration from Amish techniques. By incorporating these timeless practices into our own lives, we can move toward a more sustainable future, one that values community, respects the land, and reconnects us to the true essence of food production.